Hey everybody, welcome back. Minor Ramos here with Lattes and Legacies. This is episode 8. And as usual, just to remind you, this is where I am documenting and sharing the journey of how our family is overcoming the loss of our 25-year-old daughter. And it is simply because of the fact that we have a faith in eternal God. And the aspects that we talk about are the emotional and mental aspects of losing a loved one, hospital trauma, such as was in our case, and the financial impact to families during these times. But first, we share the coffee of the day, the coffee house for the coffee, the Lattes and Legacies. Give me 1 second. We'll go and share. The location is in St. Charles, Illinois, right around the downtown area. You will get to see this little place. Was one of our favorite places. It's called the Townhouse Cafe. Very, very special place as well. Kayla, I believe this is the table that our family sat when we visited. Again, beautiful place. I believe it also has a bookstore library type. So that is the coffee place for the day. My hope is to bring awareness to local coffee houses. Nothing wrong with the big chains, but I believe that a lot of intentional conversations that I had at coffee places like this, and you can help a local business. For the share of the story. So this is September 4th, and it was a late night post. So the journey was to get Kayla from Orlando to Pennsylvania. And by the grace of God, our baby girl, Kayla, was able to get the ECMO procedure and is on the way to the hospital of the University of Pennsylvania, UPenn. There are only a handful of airplanes equipped to get this procedure done, but they found a specialized team with an aircraft from Mexico. It was amazing to see the American medical team and Mexican medical flight crew working together to get her secured and ready for transport. We're overwhelmed with the outpouring of support so many people have shared with us, and we're very grateful. So this was the result of a lot of phone calls, a lot of conversations, dealing with the hospital administration, dealing with insurance companies, and a lot of prayer. And by God's grace, that happened, and she arrived safely there. I don't want to underestimate when we said stable condition in relationship to her condition. She was in critical condition. So some of the terms that the hospitals were using, like things like touch and go, or like Hail Mary, and things like, we're doing this, but there's always a chance of something going wrong. And so this was one of those moments where we could share that things were going as well as they could. So tune in for next time when we cover the next part of the journey.